baby, the way I do. And nobody loves you, baby, the way I do. It's been so long, it's been so long. Maybe you were fireproof.
Hello everybody! So for today's video I'm doing like a Halloween or special effects burn kind of makeup look tutorial. So basically how I started off was using one of my stickiest lip glosses. I just used a Makeup Gallery one, and basically you just kind of want to use this as a guideline for where you want to put all of the like special effects bits. You just want to put this all over. Not all over your face unless you want to. I didn't want to, I did it in little sections. And yeah, this is just kind of like a guideline for the rest of it. So what you then want to do is take a cotton pad and you want to take off all the little bits off the inside, and you basically want to like carefully place this on your face in the sections that you've mapped out, and you just want to keep repeating this until basically you've covered all of the areas. So yeah, this is just kind of what it looks like. I didn't want to show it all. And then basically what you want to do is I used a spot gel, and basically I used this all over, and this just helped to smooth out all of the bits of the cotton wool, and it just kind of stopped all of the harsh lines, so I just blended it into my skin. And also it's really good for your skin as well, so it doesn't really matter that you're using it on your face. So what I then started to do was I used this makeup sponge and I used a BB cream, and I just put this all over my face in the areas where the cotton wool wasn't placed. So I put this like on my nose, my eyelids, my bits of my forehead and my chin, over my lips, and you can kind of blend around the edges of the cotton wool as well, just to kind of get everything blended into your face so it looks more natural. So the next thing I did was use a translucent powder, and I just tapped this onto my face. I used it all over my face, so this set in the cotton wool and also set in all of my BB cream. So the next thing I did was use my Modern Renaissance palette, and I just used the reds and the pinks, and I used this big brush, and this just kind of helped to put a lot of colour all over the areas of the cotton wool. It doesn't need to be perfect to begin with, but you just want to add in lots of colour. So I then used my MUA palette, and I used the red, and I used a very thin flat brush, and this really helped to fill in all of the areas. So I put this basically wherever there was any white, and as you can see it's quite a bright red, but everything comes together in the end and I think it looks really good. But yeah, I'm just using this all over those areas. So next up I'm using my Naked Heat, and I'm using like the dark reds and the purples, and I'm using a fluffy brush, and basically I'm putting this again all over my face, and I'm kind of pressing it in, and this again fills in all of the gaps, and it also just helps to create lots of different definition. And obviously with a burn you have lots of different colours, like because it goes a bit charred and crispy, and so that is what I started to do, and I just filled in all of these areas. I mixed and matched between different colours. So then I saw different sections on my face that I wanted to fill in. So there was a gap, so I put in more cotton wool and stuck it down, and I just continued trying to blend everything together using lots of different colours for more definition and just to make everything blend together really nicely. So what I did next was I wanted to add in a bigger section, so I used more of the lip gloss and I filled in this section that went over my lip, and the bit of the bottom on the chin because I just felt like it was avoiding the lips and it just looked less natural. So I filled in most of the bottom of my lip and all of that area, and I just put on more cotton wool, and yeah, I basically did what I did at the start and just showing you here in more detail. So again, I used the gel just to smooth everything over, and then I just started filling it in like how I did with all of the others, just using the same colours and the same technique. And then once I'd filled that in quite a lot and less of the white was showing, I started to blend it in with the rest of my face, and this bit kind of looked really dark and charred, and I really liked the way it came out. So I then took a really light eyeshadow and just started putting this through the creases on my eyes. Next up, I took a dark black eyeshadow and I just kind of scattered this over little bits of my face as though it was kind of the leftover smoke from my face. So yeah, I just put this like a bit on my nose, near my eye, my forehead, and it just kind of helped to finish off the look. So this is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed this video and that it maybe helped you out on some special effects ideas or even a Halloween look if you wanted to go for that. Yeah, and I'll see you all soon with another one.